What is the 49ers quarterback situation currently?
Okay.
How would you describe this?
Okay, I'm ready to roll on this one because I've been watching Iggy's videos with the various people he talks to, and I've been reading and say, okay, well, what should let's be reasonable. What should they do next season for quarterback? Well, we were thinking that Brock Purdy would be the starter, but now he has sort of like a broken arm. He has the UCL, and who knows when he can play, and who knows who he will be when he finally plays. So the certainty of Brock Purdy starting the season as the number one starter is heavily in doubt. Okay, then you go to Trey
Can we
Lance.
stick with Brock Purdy for a second? I want to add a little bit to him. He's in a really tough spot. They said that he is going to get a UCL repair, which is not the same as a reconstruction. The repair is a different type of surgery, and the hope is he can be back in 6 months, but he's getting a second opinion. I'd be really careful if I were him because the Niners clearly want him back as soon as possible. But if he gets this repair, I mean, there's a possibility that it won't fix it all the way, that he will lose velocity. He might need to get the surgery because with Tommy John surgeries, a lot of times you get more velocity after the surgery, but you're out for like 12 to 18 months. So he needs to be really careful here and make the right decision. Get a second opinion or a third. Sorry.
Listen, he wants a second opinion. I'm going to give him a second opinion. Run away.
Run away.
Run away.
Yeah, flee.
Okay, flee. So, okay, now Trey Lance. He got him a broken leg. But I like people say, but these are just normal football plays. Baloney.
Can I tell you something, Dad? You didn't see this, but a couple weeks ago, I think, Kyle Shanahan was in an interview and he was talking about Johnny Manziel. And Kyle's not smart enough to figure out that everything he says about Johnny Manziel could apply to Trey Lance. So he says, Johnny Manziel, great kid, overdrafted, put in a tough spot. Everyone wanted me to use him like RG3, but RG3 ran a 4.3. Johnny Manziel ran a 4.68. So I can't get him to the edge. For me to run him, I had to run him between the tackles on quarterback draws and quarterback powers. And he says, that's great. Johnny Manziel has the quickness to make the first guy miss, but the next guy's going to kill him. Direct quote.
Yeah.
Direct quote. And then he uses Trey Lance that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
Okay, so what we're saying is Trey Lance has a broken foot. He couldn't come back and play this season. He's never really been taught. He has no experience, and Kyle is not a good quarterback teacher like Bill Walsh was, and we know others who are. So they have a situation where I thought it was going to be Brock Purdy the starter, and then after he got hurt, because you knew he'd get hurt in next season if he didn't get hurt already, that Trey Lance would come in and he would get his shot before he got hurt. But now both are iffy. Both are iffy for the start of the season. Okay? Everybody's saying now, bring in Brady. Mm-hmm. Now, I like Brady. Well, I don't know Brady, but I mean, obviously he's a great quarterback, and he's from the Bay Area, and he apparently wanted to come here at one time. But here's the thing. He'll be 46 years old. Iggy, I saw him play this year. If he were to play behind that line, he would get killed.
He would get killed.
I mean,
they would end his career. That would end his career. It'd be over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be end his, yeah. Kyle would be the one to ruin and end the great career of Tom Brady. So what
No
you have
question.
is no question. So
No
what
question.
you have is three quarterbacks, and there's a question between all of them. So I want to say what I think the 49ers situation is. I don't have a solution because there isn't a solution. Because Jed and John have created it that they have a problem without a solution.
Yes.
I don't see a solution right now to that quarterback to that quarterback mess. And what I want to say is, it's not my job to give them a solution. They created the mess. Let's see what the hell they do. And I think they have an ongoing problem.
They absolutely have an ongoing problem. Their coach got all their quarterbacks hurt. Purdy could miss the whole season. I mean, what is the solution? Bring back Jimmy. If they bring back Jimmy Garoppolo, I lose. I mean, I've already lost confidence. But wow, they could do that.
You know what? I don't want them to. I thought when Brock Purdy was well, they should cut ties with Jimmy. They are so desperate and so lacking in ideas, they may be forced to bring back Jimmy, which of course is the worst possible move.
Of course.
But that's the position they've put themselves into checkmate.
Again, and that's why I feel like Kyle is the one who has to go. If his only solution is, we can bring back Jimmy, that's not a solution. I'd rather have a coach who says, you know what, I can make Trey Lance Jalen Hurts. I like, or I have my own solution, something that you guys haven't tried yet. I want that guy.
Yeah.
Not Kyle and his retread ideas.
No, right. But what I'm saying is, unfortunately, I would love to give a solution. Get this guy, get that guy. What I want to say is they're screwed. They're screwed for a while, and they did it to themselves. And I do not see an answer, and I don't think they see an answer.
A solution presented itself in the most. It was like Moses coming through the weeds.
That's right, with Moses.
Moses delivered by God, and you got him hurt in the last game of the season.
Hold on. You turned over the basket and drowned them. Right?
Yes!
Coming through the reeds, and you drown him.
Mr. Irrelevant was going to bail you out the entire franchise and lead you on to just prosperity. To the freaking promised land. I can't get over it, They got lucky. They lucked into this. It wasn't their plan. It wasn't their freaking plan. It's totally luck. It's like, despite all of their sins, God was like, I am giving you this blessing. My blessing. Yeah. And they're like, nope, not for us. Goodbye. Who we got next?
Igley, they lucked into Moses and they fucked him. Moses? Screw him. Who does he think he is?
Oh, my goodness.
And if it had been up to this bunch, there'd be no Passover. We wouldn't have escaped from slavery.
We'd still be in Egypt right now.
We'd still be in Egypt, and we wouldn't be doing this video.